To prep her skin, I'm just taking a makeup wipe with some sea breeze on it and using that to cleanse off her skin. And then I'm going to spray some Fix Plus just to prep her. And then I'm also going to go in with that Lancome moisturizer. I don't know the specific name of it, but I think I will try to have everything listed below. So to prime her face, I used the Maybelline Master Prime, the hydrating one, and I did go in with the Wet n Wild mattifying primer. I did not use that MAC one. I used the Wet n Wild mattifying just so she can have a little bit of both. And then I'm gonna mix those two LA Girl concealers. You know, everybody knows that's the GOAT of all concealers. And use that to carve out her eyebrow. And I'm also gonna set that base with some Sacha Buttercup powder. For her first transition color, I'm going to go in a matte book by the Crayon case and use the first brown, and I'm just going to blend that all over her crease. I didn't think this color would show up on her because she is more at the beginning of darker skin tones, but it did show up and y'all see it. Y'all can actually see the color on her eyes, so shout out to Super. Make me a Crayon cutie or whatever. But yeah, Crayon case. And I'm just going to go back in between Crayon case, matte book, and the Morphe 35 the original one to create this look. And the look that I am going for is soft nude matte cut crease. And as you can see, that's a shade from a brown shade from the 35 palette. I know I blocked some of the angles, you guys, but everything you see me do to one eye, just do to the other. Especially when you have clients, we all know what you see doing to one eye gets done to the other automatically. And then I'm going to go back in with that second shade from the matte book. And y'all, this palette, this is like my first time really working with these shadows. And I like the palette, but they do have a lot of fallout. That's the only thing. So I would tap the excess shadow off before going in, unless you want it to fall all over your client's face. And make sure you go back in and blend between the different colors. And all I'm doing is taking different browns and building up her crease. You want to start off light and you get darker as you get closer to the mobile eyelid, and build up that smoking out of the corner, because once you cut the crease, that's just going to make everything pop. To cut her crease, I'm gonna be using the Estee Lauder Double Wear Concealer. And y'all, when I tell you this concealer is so fucking bomb, dog. I had this on the back of my hand, took a shower, and it still did not come off. I was like, Jesus, but it did cut the crease well, and it was light enough. I don't know the actual color, but obviously it's like the color of a zombie, a ghost, because if I would have put that on her, she would have been casket ready. But it worked great for cutting the crease. So if you want to cut your crease using concealer, all you have to do is just get a concealer that's like super white or light. And to set that concealer, I'm just gonna take the lightest shade out of the contour book by Ulta, the Ulta brand contour book, and I'm just gonna use the lightest matte shade to set that concealer, and that will be her mobile lid color. And y'all, like, this came out so cute, and she got exactly what she asked for because she told me the look she wanted, and I just went ahead and did it. And that's good to me because I'm proving myself more and more that I can do this, because a lot of makeup artists cannot take direction well. And then I'm gonna go in and use the second shade that we used in her crease from out of the matte book, and use that to connect the outer corner and the lighter shade. So it's like a light brown, a medium brown, and then it'll be a smoky dark brown. So it'll be like a good transition. Don't forget to blend, y'all. I cannot stress this enough. Blending is what gives you perfect eyeshadow looks. Makeup look, period. Blending is key. I'm just using that gel liner by Cosmetics in the color Coffee just to line her lid, just to be extra. I really didn't have to do this step, but if you do have a problem with putting on false lashes on your client, do this step, and this will be a guide for you to, so you can know where to place the lashes. And then I'm just gonna blend that eyeliner into the rest of the eyeshadow to give it a seamless look. And as you guys can see, the Milani foundation that she bought, this is her personal foundation. It was a little too red for her. So when you have a darker foundation, what you do is you take the concealer, and I use Toffee by LA Girl, and you reverse contour. So you blend it out under the eyes, the nose, the chin, and you actually take it on that jawline. As you can see, that's why she kind of looks like a drag queen, but once I blend it out, it's gonna look good, and I can just go from there, and I won't have to worry about adding a darker concealer to contour her, because the foundation will act as a contour. I'm just going in with that foundation brush, and if you need to add a little more foundation, go ahead and do so. I did add a little bit down her nose to contour her nose, and I'm just using that Wet n Wild brush, y'all. Those Wet n Wild brushes, y'all, I cannot stress this enough. If y'all go to the dollar store, Walgreens, anywhere and you see these brushes, please get them. They are so worth the price and they last. Like, I've been having my Wet n Wild brushes forever and they get the job done. And to set her concealer, I'm just going to be using the Sasha Buttercup powder. And I had her do the blowfish face so I could set her smile eyes so they wouldn't crease as fast. And then I'm going to go in with some Black Radiance products. This is the Black Radiance pressed powder, I believe, in walnuts. I'm not sure, don't quote me. And I'm just going to use that to blend off her banana powder just to make sure she doesn't have any flashback. And then I'm going to go in with the darkest shade out of the medium dark contour palette from Black Radiance and use that to set her contoured areas, aka her foundation. And to give her face some moisture, because I know her face was dry with all of that powder, I'm going to take my Nicka K mattifying setting spray and spray that all over her face. And then I'm going to go in with that disposable sponge and use that to press in her makeup so it can really have a seamless look. And then I'm going to take these lashes. Don't mind that, y'all. I'm going to take these lashes that she provided. If I can, I will put the information down below, and I'm just gonna use that on her eyes. And then I'm gonna go in with some mascara. This is the It mascara by Dior. And yeah, then I'm gonna go in with that LA Colors jumbo pencil, and those are very creamy. They work really good to eyeline her bottom lash line. And I'm gonna go back in with a dark brown that we used on her eye, just to smoke everything out and bring it down a little bit because she does crease under her eyes. And mascara on the bottom lashes, of course. And I'm gonna go in with this Absolute eyebrow pencil. And shout out to Kiki Adams for putting us on to this product, y'all. This is my own friend's personal one, but y'all, I gotta go buy this, like 2 of them, one for the kid and one for my personal use, because y'all, I enjoyed using this pencil. It reminds me of the Brow Wiz by Anastasia because of how skinny it is, and it goes on real creamy and smooth. And as you can see, she already had thick eyebrows, so I didn't have to do much. Stop making these girls' eyebrows look like caterpillars, y'all. I'm sick of it. And then I'm gonna take a ColourPop brown liquid lipstick and use that to to line her lips. I like to use a liquid lipstick to line the lips now. I don't know why. And then I'm gonna go in with a liquid lipstick by Kaior, Miss Keisha Kaior. And this is in the color Cashmere, and this is very, 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 very matte, y'all. So if y'all want a very matte lip, this is for you. But it was a little dry for her, so I did go in with my Ruby Kisses lip gloss. Any clear gloss will do from the beauty store out the squeeze tube, and just put that on, but not too much because you do not want it to move the lipstick that's underneath. And then I'm gonna take my Becca Cosmetics highlighting palette, my favorite. This is the one out of my kit. It works good on everybody, and I'm gonna use that to highlight her highest points of her face. And then I'm gonna spray her face one more time and blend the rest of her makeup together with that highlight, because you don't want the highlight just to sit on her face. And then I'll be done. So y'all, this is the final look, and everything was done with flash, and this video was shot with close flash. So please comment below and let me know your guys' opinion on how her makeup came out.